Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Psychology in Competitive Gaming. The first step in everything that you want to improve at is your mindset, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Because mindset is about the power of believing. And to do that, I first want to tell you a story about myself and my journey in a mindset. Because I used to have a really fixed mindset about League of Legends, while I now have a growth mindset about Rocket League. Because with League of Legends, I got stuck. And hard stuck. I was, I think, in Diamond 5 for like a year. And for those who don't know about the ranking system, you start at Bronze and you end up in Challenger, and then Diamond 5 is about there. So it was quite good, but it was far from the best I could have been, and the best from what I wanted to be. But I truly didn't believe that I could get any better anymore. So I kind of gave up on it too. And when I did, I started playing Rocket League more. And that same thing happened. I got Champion 2, which is quite high, but I didn't feel like I could do any better, and for months I was stuck in there. But I really wanted to improve, and I really wanted to keep trying, and so I worked harder for it. Like, I looked up videos about how to get better, and I tried new things, and that helped me so much that now I am a Grand Champion with 1600 ELO. And here's the ranking system, where you see I was already pretty high in Champ 2, and then I improved to Grand Champ, the highest rank there is. Well, there was. There are new ones now. And there's only one real thing that's different between the League of Legends and Rocket League. And that's my belief. Because I truly believed that I could get better with Rocket League. And I worked for that. And then I did. And that's the power of believing. And you can actually see this in the improvement that I made. In this slide you see two graphs, and that's my improvement of the last 10 months. So it starts in December 2019 and ends in September 2020. And what you can see is there are periods where I didn't improve for weeks or months. And those were times where I was trying something new. So at the first one, you can see that I was stuck from like December 10th till like the end of the year. And during that time, I was practicing ceiling shots more. Because I couldn't do those yet, not well at least. And I never really went for them in game before. So during this time, I just went for them in games. And that caused me to lose a lot more. And fail many times because I missed so many things, and then I was out of position and they scored and I lost. And you see that I even dropped down a little bit. But then in the beginning of January, I felt confident with them because I've been practicing for a month, and now I could do them, and I'd be a threat with them. And you see that I started climbing again. Then I reached Grand Champion, and I felt like, oh shit, I'm now at the highest rank, I'm good, I can do this. And I dropped down again. So I figured to myself, okay, what do I need to do to improve? So I looked around me and started watching other people play and see what they did different than me. And I tried to copy that. And that went really slow, and I lost still, and I tried new things and I failed. But I kept on going, and I climbed again. And then around March, I again got stuck. But I kept trying new things, and I improved. And the same with May and August and September. I kept on trying new things and failing miserably at them until I was confident enough with it. And that is the power of the mindset. Because I believe that even though I was stuck at the moment, I could improve if I try new things and work for it. So when it seems like you stop growing, you just have to continue and find another way to improve. And maybe it's not obvious what that way is, but there is a way to improve. You just gotta find it. Because you see, that in the end, I still grow a lot. Like, the lines don't lie. They're steep. And there are two types of mindset you can take, you can have. The growth and the fixed mindset. With League of Legends, I really had a fixed mindset. Because I didn't really try new things, I just kept doing the same thing over and over again until I got bored of it and stopped. Like, I was only good at certain things and at certain champions, and when a new champion came out, I didn't even bother to learn because I couldn't do that anyway. I was better with others anyway. So I stick to the same thing over and over again, and so I didn't improve. And I gave up, eventually. And that's really a good example of the fixed mindset. With Rocket League it's different for me. Because here I do have a growth mindset. And I try to do new things. And I try to go for those weird shots. And because of those things, because I fail a lot with it, I improve too. Because I see mistakes as learning opportunities. And I try until I succeed. And I welcome those challenges and I take feedback and I improve on that. And that helps so much to learn and to improve. And everyone has those thoughts where you say like, I can't do this, or I can't get better at this, or I'll never be as good as them. And that's normal because everyone has a growth or a fixed mindset. And you can't have a growth mindset with everything. Because there's just not enough time in a day to try to grow everything. You have to make choices in that. But if you want to improve in something, a growth mindset can help you a long way. And everyone has it in them. Because think about it when you were just born. Like you couldn't walk or anything. And it took months and months of practice before you could actually do a first step. And then another few months before you could actually walk. And even though you fell down over and over again, you kept going, you stepped back up and tried again. And then all of a sudden you do your first step and it's amazing, and then you fall down again. And then you try to step up again and do another step and step. Until after months and months of working and falling down, you finally can walk. And that's a prime example of the growth mindset. Because you didn't give up and you kept on going and trying new things until it worked. So when you notice that there are a fixed mindset that's holding you back, like I'm not good at this, you can try to change them to a growth mindset. Because it's fair to think that you're not good at something, but if you think it like, how can I get better? Or what are ways to improve? Then that can help you a long way. Or when you think you're awesome at something, you reach a certain level. So if you want to get better, you have to think, okay, I'm on the right track, but I'm not where I want to be yet. And that's okay. You have to work for it. And if you think that you only are good at certain things, or that they're ceiling in your skills, maybe if you think you can get better. Or if you think something is good enough, you can still ask, how can I get better? Even if you're already really good, there's always ways to improve. And you can learn from others. Go on YouTube, go on Twitch, there's a lot of ways to learn from other people. And if you think something is too difficult, you gotta practice more. And if you're able to change those fixed mindset thoughts to growth mindset thoughts, you can accomplish a lot. And the same with the behavior. Because when you try new things, you're gonna fail and you have to accept that. Because people with a fixed mindset see failure as the limit of their abilities. And so they avoid that. They don't want to fail, because then it shows how bad they are. While people with a growth mindset, if they fail, they see it as an opportunity to grow and to embrace that. They listen to criticism and they try new things out and they accept challenges. And this actually is scientifically true, that the growth mindset helps you improve. Because there was a study done, with several studies actually. I just want to show a few of them. Because there are people who did math in high school. And there was the kids did a test, and that determined if they had a growth mindset about math or a fixed mindset. And they saw the people with fixed mindset, they got less and less good at it the more time went over it. And that's because people don't learn new things, and so the basics never was there, then everything around them gets more complicated, and they can't keep up, and so they fall down. Or people with a growth mindset, they keep on going, they learn every time, and they keep on going and keep trying new things, and so they learn how to improve themselves, and they can get in front of the curve. And this is the same with gaming, because if you don't try new things and don't get better, then people catch up and get better than you, and you'll drop down in rank. Well, if you stay ahead of the curve, you have to be innovative, creative, and try new things, and you get ahead of the curve. And the same with the motivation. So when there's people with fixed mindset, are less motivated to learn and try new things than people with a growth mindset, with 27%. And the control group is 9%. That's a mix between the people with fixed and growth mindset, who are chosen at random. But having a growth mindset motivates you to work harder. And that's because if you think you can get smarter or better or improve, and either your goal is to learn or to improve, or you believe that the effort you put in makes you better, then you will spend more time and work harder to achieve what you want to achieve, and thus get better grades, higher rank, or just get better at the game in general. So, if you want to change your fixed mindset to a growth mindset, you first have to identify it. Where do you have the fixed mindset and what is it about? And then try to identify your thoughts and behavior. How does that affect you? And if you can identify those, you can change them around. And just think about yourself. If you, every time you think, okay, I'm not good enough, think, no, I can get better. And once you know that, you can learn and improve. So, embrace challenges, persist in the face of setbacks, see effort as the path of mastery, and learn from criticism, and find lessons and inspiration in the success of others. Thank you for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this. I think I'm gonna make a whole series about it, about things that you can do to improve in gaming, especially in esports related. So follow my socials, and next time we'll talk about the brain and how that actually works when you learn something or when you want to improve. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.